Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where last time we defeated some rebels, we ousted the troublesome nudie Emira Hargos from our lands, and we got involved in a war that lasted all of one long day, but also, amidst all that fighty excitement, we did pick up enough renown to get ourselves another dynasty legacy, which is all very exciting indeed. So I think to start things off today, let's go make our dynasty even better, and I think really it's fairly obvious which one we're going to pick, because of course we're talking about Fadl who gets to make this decision, and Fadl is very fighty indeed. So I think Fadl would choose the warfare option. So generational belligerence, what does that give us? It means that we have a pursuit efficiency increase of plus 15%. That's quite good. Retreat losses are down by 15%, and Casus Belli costs are down by 20%. That doesn't really bother us too much, I don't suppose. But there we go. Yeah, every little helps, I guess. So I think that's what we would go for. I mean, what are the other options? So language scholars, not so bothered about that. I don't see Fadl really caring too much about getting extra languages or whatever. Mostly fair would suit another character, I think. That is really good, but I don't think it's very Fadly. I don't think Fadl would kind of go for that one, but he's quite good. Guile, again, not something that we go for. This one I do like. I do like this one. I like the blood one. So yeah, resilient bloodline, chance of inheriting bad congenital traits, down by 30%. Chance of just picking up new ones, down by 30%. Very handy indeed. But again, I don't think it's a thing that Fadl would go for. Vibrant court, possibly he could go for that. So courtier and guest opinion up by plus 10. Court grandeur bonus plus 5. That's a permanent bonus to court grandeur for all time. That's quite good. Better guests will be attracted, and the guests are a little bit cheaper to recruit. I mean, that is very tempting. And I think Fadl would be quite proud of his court, because, you know, that court came from nothing and now it's one of the most renowned courts in the world. So that's potentially one that we could think about. Desirable match, yeah, not so bothered about that one. Marriage acceptance up by plus 30. And then this one down here, bounteous loins, my goodness me. So fertility up by 10% and attraction opinion up by 5%. We don't really seem to have any problems in that kind of stalk letter writing area, shall we say. So I don't think we need that one. So really, it's going to come down to a kind of a fighty one or a court one. I think because it's Fadl, he'd go for the fighty one. He kind of think that was quite interesting, and I think he is quite rightly proud of his court, but I think this would suit him better. Being able to pursue people, that's quite good. Having less loss when we actually run away and retreat, that's also very good. So here, I think he'd go for that. I think he's going to pick generational belligerence, which is very fancy sounding, but there we go. And it's a huge pile of renown. It's absolutely loads. So we're not going to get to pick another one of these for a good long time. And that one does seem tempting. Mostly fair seems quite good. But yeah, I think this is a very Fadly kind of option. So yeah, okay, we shall unlock that one. Thank you very much. And there we go. We're now better at pursuing. We're a little bit better at running away, which I guess is quite handy. And Casus Belli's cost a little bit less, which is all very handy indeed. There we go. So that's one of our jobs. Now, another thing over here that it's telling us is that, yes, we're over our domain limit of 7 because, of course, yeah, we're controlling at the moment Emira Hargos's lands that we took away from her last time. So I think, yeah, we've got these ones over here. So the 3 over here. And then we've got these 2 down here, including the wonderfully named Jam Jam, which I do quite like. But yeah, we need to get rid of all these. We need to relinquish these to somebody else. Now, who is kind of in charge down here? So we have ourselves the duchy titles, the Emirate of Leicester. That's also under our control. So I think, hang on, wasn't one of these places, one of these counties under that emirate was managed by somebody else? Yeah, that one there. Yeah, so Sheikh Iskender. Okay, Sheikh Iskender is Adamite and Ethiopian. So we could do with making him go away as well, if we're being completely honest. And then we could just sort of, you know, issue out all of these counties to one person. So they could have all of the counties and the emirate title as well. And that would make things a little bit easier to manage. So I think, do we get rid of him? Do we make him go away? I mean, would you like to just, you know, give up your stuff? That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? So if we try to revoke your title, we're going to get a little bit stressed out, as we've seen, because, yeah, we don't really want to do this too much because we're forgiving. But I think overall, Fadl would be quite outraged that there's an Adamite nudie person still ruling a little bit of his lands. So we can do this without being viewed as a tyrant because we consider Adamites to be evil and also a little bit kind of naughty and nudie. So, yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, is he going to accept? There's a 10% chance that he might just go, do you know what, it's fine, you can have this title. But if not, he might actually have a little bit of a fight with us. I think we can cope. So, yeah, let's try and revoke that title away from him. Let's sort this out once and for all. We don't want any other people other than lovely Ashari people ruling our lands. Right, so he's got 2,400 people, but a big chunk of that is from his allies. Okie doke. Right, so he's decided to have a fight against us. There is our little kind of raising flag thing. There's his capital. We shall raise our men-at-arms over there, please. So a few days need to pass to get them ready. Oh, okay, people are being let out of prison, are they? Okie doke. And, yes, okay, right. It seems that Fadl has given another wife of his the pox, which is not very nice. But there we go. I can't express how sorry I am because, of course, we're forgiving. And it is entirely our fault because we've had that for many years. We've had that for a long old time. So, yep, sorry about that. Right. 3,622 people. Let's go over here, have a little bit of a fight with you guys. Oh, we got attentive care for 5 years. A massive boost to disease resistance. That's very handy in the effort to keep Fadl alive. Right, okay, so we have a fight with you. There is the person. There is the guy that we wanted to oust from power. Right, so I think this is going to be it. And my daughter Nap has given birth to a daughter. Okay, my goodness me. Right, there are many children of ours giving birth. Okay. Right, so hang on. So Nap is our... Remind me. Nap is our 4th child. Because, yeah, we have got quite a lot of children. Fadl does have many kids. Okay, have you got any other kids? No. And what are you? You're a genius as well. This is wonderful stuff. So many geniuses about the place. Okay, right, so what should we call you then? We have to give this child a name. So, yeah, let's think of something lovely. I think we'll call this child Snuggle. I quite like the idea of that. That's a very lovely thing, isn't it? Having a lovely snuggle. And I don't think we have a Snuggle already in the dynasty. I'm fairly sure. There are other kids with similar names, like, you know, Cuddle and Hugs and all that kind of stuff. I don't think we have a Snuggle quite yet. So, there we go. Welcome to the world, Snuggle. How are you? Right, how are we doing over here in terms of sieging? Oh, crikey. That was very, very quick and efficient indeed. I think that's it. There we go. Ooh, and we've picked up a book as well. Okay, that's very exciting. Right, enforce those demands. Yeah, there we go. Right, so we've had a bit of a fight. There we go. We can now go to him in the prison, and now we can take his stuff away from him. Oh my goodness me. Right. Okay. Wow, it's like that in the prison, is it? Okay, right, this is fun. Do you know what? We're just going to sort this out right now. We're now going to revoke your title, and you can't do anything about it. So, yeah, we're just going to take that title away. There we go. Ah, dearie me. Right, there's much going on in the prison, although not in the way of any clothing, but right you are. Right, there we go. Our rival. Was he a rival as well? Was he one of our rivals? Apparently so. Okay, right, so he now does not have control of that land, which is very good. Right, now I think, right, we can click on you. So yeah, you're just unlanded. You're now just a regular person. You are very, very good at diplomacy. Wow. Yeah, okay, right, let's go and let all these people out. Can we get some money from these people? No. Can we please demand that you convert and get hooks and all that kind of stuff? Yeah, okay, we'll do all that. Can we get some money from you? Yes, we can get 100 money from you. Can we get money from you? We can get 4 money from you. Do you know what? We'll get 4 money from you. We can't get anything from you. So can you... renounce your claims. Ooh. Oh, yes, that's perfect. Renounce all of those claims. Don't come bothering us again. Not bothered about you converting. Can we get a hook on you? Yes, we can. Okay, so I think that is it. I think if we move... Oh, hang on. Disband the troops. I think that is all of the nudie people now ousted from the land. Yep, cheerio, cheerio. Yeah, bye. Yep, you're going to clear off as well. Ransoms are accepted. Okay, I think that is it. Right, so now we've got all that sorted. So the Emirate of Leicester can now go to somebody else, and all of the lands under it can go to that same person. Now, who do you want to give these to? That is the big question. Do we have anybody? Hang on. So grant to. Hang on a second. I want to keep it all in our things. The Lovely People Dynasty. Let's have a little look. Who doesn't have any land? Who from our dynasty doesn't have any land? It looks like everybody's got some land. Oh, okay. Right. I mean, do we want to give somebody else, someone's already got some land, a little bit more land? Maybe somebody who's adjacent to this? I mean, what about down here? That's Prince Scone. You want to give Prince Scone a bit more? We won't give it to Sunrise, because Sunrise will get that anyway eventually. That Sunrise is that is oh, hang on. That's is that under our control? Hang on, that's part of us. Yes, it is. Oh, okay. That chappy there, he's not of our dynasty. Okay, we might have to work on that at some point. I don't know. Do we just give it to Scone? We could just give it to Prince Scone. And Prince Scone, he's very good. Look at Prince Scone's stats. Wow. The only thing is, if, at some point Fadl will pass away, and then Prince Scone might then be looking very enviously at his brother Prince Sunrise, because I think that is our player heir, isn't it? Sunrise is our heir. So yeah, Scone down here might be looking very enviously, and if he has a little bit of, little bit more land, that might make him a little bit more powerful. I wonder if we just give this to, say, one of our grandchildren or something, and they can grow into the rule of this. And when we've got, hang on a second, is that all done by, Dynasty Lovely People. So do you know what? Order it by sum of all skills, and we'll scroll down until we get to, okay, so Muhammad ibn Scone. Okay, so you are rowdy, but you're a genius, and you're going to be handsome when you grow up, which is wonderful. So you are Scone's son. Okay, yeah, that seems fine, actually. That seems pretty good. So Scone is only next door. Scone is over here running this place, running Shammar, so he can nip next door and help his son, who's 4 years old, run this place over here. But his son will grow into that. That can be his son's kind of, legacy and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, do you know what? That's fine. Hello, would you like some stuff? Would you like some lovely things? How about you have that, and that? Okay, so you can have all of that. So we'll grant those titles to you. That's all good. So there you go. So now you're an emir. There you go. That's your Christmas present sorted for a good long time, grandson of ours. If we forget, you can't get too grumpy. And then we've got these down here. We've got Jam Jam and Dara Shaka, which is very intriguing, but it's kind of randomly just down here. What does that form part of? That forms part of the the Duchy of the Emirate of Shaka down here. I mean, what do you want to do with that? Who would like this? I'm not entirely sure who would like this. Let's clear these kind of notification things out of the way. Let's clear the screen up a little bit. I don't know who we give that to. We can't carry on looking after it because it makes us above our holding limit, so we're struggling. But I mean, do we just give this to anybody? Who would like this? I'm not entirely sure. Can we grant this to somebody else? Maybe it doesn't necessarily have to be... Or does it? Because eventually we are going to want this to be ruled by one of our dynasty. Why don't we give that to... why don't we give that to you? Sami Ibn Hat. Oh, you've got an amazing name. Qua Word. That's a tremendous name. Okay, hang on. You're rowdy, you're intelligent, and you're handsome. Do you know what? How about we give it to you on account of your really exciting name? So our grandson. So hang on. So our grandson on Scone's side. Okay. And again, at some point, if we actually do get that whole sort of emirate sorted, Scone will be nearby. And it's quite near Scone's land. Yeah, do you know what? That's fine. We'll grant to you the Sheikhdom of Dara, which includes the Mosque of Jam Jam. Oh, children cannot handle the religious duties that come with temple management. Oh, okay. So who gets that then? Who's going to get that? I'm not entirely sure who's going to look after that. Do you know what? We'll do that anyway. So there you go. You're now a sheikh at the age of 4, but that's wonderful. Yeah, who looks after the mosque then? I'm not entirely sure who looks after the mosque. Do you know what? It's fine. That's for somebody else to worry about now. We're not that bothered. Okay, there we go. So we've sorted all that out. We've now gone through and done a bit of admin. It's all looking wonderful. Ah, yeah, we got a book. We got a book, didn't we? Hang on. The The Mengesha Maida Romance. Okay, so prestige up by 0.1 per month. That's not very exciting, is it? I mean, it could be a little bit better. Oh, hang on. There's stuff happening in the background. I thought I'd paused it, but clearly we have not paused it. Are we using the right things here? So learning +1, prestige up a little bit, Learning lifestyle. I mean, yeah, could we? We have a lot of prestige as it is. Could we do something that increases our learning lifestyle? Because we're on learning now. So how about we unequip our honey-coloured gusset just over to a regular coloured gusset, and we'll pick up that embellished Liquimisa figurine thingamajig. So that gives us 5% more monthly learning lifestyle experience. And then I think that's kind of it, isn't it? No, the metaphysical as well is learning lifestyle. But we do want to keep hold of the Lovely People romance. Hang on, the metaphysical is, yeah, plus 5%. Yeah, okay, there we go. So we'll get rid of our gusset and we'll carry around a little trinket type thing, a sort of statue type thing. Yeah, okay, that's absolutely fine. Sheikh Sadiq of Asir has accused my vassal Emir Ibrahim of having had an extramarital affair with his lover Sheikh Sagar. Okay, right. Yep, that's a thing that happened. Right, yep, whatever. Whatever happened to that, it's all okay. Oh, hang on. We've lost our Spymaster. Is that because I just saw Emir Chocolate had been taken prisoner? Is that why? Hang on, he would be one of our vassals, wouldn't he? And he's got an amazing blue hat on. Yeah, he's very good at intrigue. So I think that's why that sort of post is vacant. He will be freed at some point, I'm fairly certain. Hang on, can we go and buy him out? Are we allowed to do that? Can we do that? Are we allowed to do that? Ransom. No, we can't do that. Hang on, what if we did for 100 money? No, and for a favour? No, we can't get him out. They're not willing to let him out. It's a peasant revolt. Oh, can we help you? Can we join in and fight the peasants? Offer to join war? Hang on. So what exactly is happening? Yeah, you've got a peasanty uprising, and it's not looking good. Oh, that's terrible for us. Hang on. We might want to join in this war. Offer to join war. We can't join in. Oh dear. Oh, don't lose territory, Chocolate. Don't lose territory. And we've got some more, people targeting us. That's fine. That's okay. We can deal with that. Right, we do have quite a lot of money. And a few people did quite rightly point out on the previous video in the comments that we've not really been upgrading our holdings much. We've been expanding our territory and making the Lovely People Sultanate even bigger than it's ever been before. But we've kind of neglected to do some building work down here to upgrade the buildings to maybe get a better levying thing or tower houses or make the the mosque over here a bit better or whatever. So I think we will invest a little bit of money in doing some of that. I mean, over here, look, what could we do? So over here in the Mosque of Gimhill, we could upgrade trading posts for 180 money. So what does that do? That gives us light cavalry toughness would go up by 2%. We'd get another 0.1 tax per month, which again is it's better than nothing. It's not to be sniffed at. And holding taxes stay the same. Okay, so that's not wonderful. That's not radical. That gives us plus 0.1 money per month. Control growth does go up, and we get a bit more piety as well. And I suppose Fadl is a religious icon, so maybe he would go and work on the monasteries or a trade port. So 0.5 to 0.7, and development growth goes up as well. And that is also very appealing for Fadl because Fadl is greedy. So anything he could do to bring more money in would be quite good. Oh, that's really expensive. That's 270 monies to get that in. Or we could go and look over here. So Mecca, what can we do here? So if we upgrade weavers to wellsprings, tax goes up by plus 2 per month. Holding tax is up to plus 2%. Okay, that's quite tempting. We can't do anything else over there. Ooh, duchy buildings. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, right. No, but we can't do the duchy buildings because we don't own the duchy title, do we, right now? That's a bit of a shame. Over there, that's leased out to the Holy Order people. I mean, over here, look. Over here is really, really basic. So how about we upgrade some of this? So that's 0.2 money per month, and holding taxes up by plus 1% for 135 money. So let's do that. Let's get some trading posts set up in Uzfan. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. So we're down to 224. So let's go back over here. We can't upgrade any of those. Let's get this upgraded then. let's get trading posts upgraded to weavers over here in our little sort of temple back at the capital. So yeah, 180 monies. So there you go, a little bit of kind of development around the place. And we're on, yeah, 44 monies right now, which isn't great, but it'll slowly creep up. And then also, do we want to start doing some of this? So convert faith in a county, because there's an awful lot of Coptic sort of believers going on over there. And whilst their new rulers of the lands will change them over eventually, hopefully, because of course all the emirs and such like will have their own courts with their own priests who can go out and change these places, we could do with helping them a little bit. I mean, how about we go over there and just change Qatar, which is wonderful. I like that. We could change that overlook. That's going to take 3 years, but I think it's worth doing. I think it's worth doing. You're trying to increase control in the Sheikhdom of Badi. That's going to take forever. Oh, crikey, it's a mess over there, isn't it? Oh, dearie me. Okay. Yeah, this is not good, is it? This is not good. Oh, hang on. Do we have our... Hang on a second. Do we have our seneschal, or did we lose a seneschal and we never replaced them? No, we do have a seneschal. Control growth plus 0.3 per month. Who did we lose? We lost... It was one of our secondary wives that became our primary wife, and she had this job here. Was it the High Almoner? Court Grandeur change. Yeah, she gave out like food to the needy or whatever it was. I mean, could we get somebody else in to do that? How about the court doctor? You can have that job as well. Yes, we'll appoint you to that job. Do we have anybody that could be a good jester? No, unfortunately not. That's a bit of a shame. Don't need an architect, really. It'd make those buildings go a bit quicker. Hang on. Have we got anyone that's good at that? Oh, you're excellent. Building construction time down by 30%. That's quite good for 1 gold per month. That's actually not too bad at all. But how often do we do building stuff? I think we can wait. That's okay. And yeah, we did lose a Master of the Horse as well, didn't we? Hang on. Emir Samir. Emir Samir is excellent. Oh, and Emir Harire is. Okay, no, we'll make Emir Samir, unless one of you is like a Blade Master. Oh, hang on. An aspiring Blade Master. They would seem quite good at somebody who would be able to deal with a horse. Although you are a formidable banneret. Let's go for you. We'll go for you. Let's appoint you to that job as well. So a few court positions appointed. Our money isn't as healthy as it once was. Our money is not ticking up quite as much. But it's still, it's okay. Plus 14.8 per month is certainly better than nothing at all. So yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely. Can we get Chocolate back into this position? Can he come in and do that? No, I think he's still being held captive. If that could, finish, please, because at the moment we don't have a Spymaster to look after us, and I feel a little bit uneasy about that. Okay, Sheikh Faiz of Harat Rahat. Okay, have to remind me, where is that? Whereabouts is that? Hang on, so that place there, where's that? Over there, up in that corner there. Okay, that's fine. Yep, you're popping over to say hello. Yes, let's pop him into the court. And he doesn't make any mistakes. 75, he gets, 75 prestige. We gain some grandeur, we gain some prestige, we gain 50 lovely money, and we get another 50 renown to actually push us toward our next kind of dynasty legacy thing, which is going to be in many hundreds of years, I imagine. But there we go. We will get there eventually. And they're all quite, that once you get them, they're worth having. It just takes a long while to get them. Right, there we go. And cold drink has come of age, and cold drink looks amazing. Look at you. You've got some fabulous things on. That is a very nice piece of clothing. You've got a wonderful hat on as well. I'm very impressed. Okay, so wow, you are a grey eminence. You've got a 4-star diplomacy education trait. Look at that. Diplomacy was 16 at the age of 16. That is very good indeed. Okay, yep, well done, cold drink, very impressive stuff. Okay, looking at our Spymaster situation, we did have Emir Chocolate in that particular role, didn't we? So let's go and have a look, because he's still a captive. I think he's still locked up. So he has an intrigue of 18, which is pretty good. However, over there we can see Emir Bernard Ibn Sunshine has got an intrigue of 21, which is even better. And in fact, he does have a proper intrigue education behind him. He is deceitful, calm, trusting, and diligent. I would have said trusting would be a bad thing to have for somebody who's a bit sneaky, but okay, I suppose you need to know who to trust. Maybe he's very particular about those people that he does trust. And yeah, he's got more intrigue. So I think maybe we appoint Emir Bernard Ibn Sunshine rather than Emir Chocolate, because he's locked away and we have no defence. People could be doing all sorts of sneaky plans against us right now and we would be none the wiser. So I think, yeah, let's get you in. There we go. Emir Bernard joins the council, which is very good. Welcome, Emir Bernard. Welcome aboard. Yeah, so things are looking good on the council then. So we've made that a little bit better. I think really... Oh, hang on. Yeah, Hook's expired. We need to look at where we'd like to expand next. And we sort of looked at this a little bit last time toward the end of the previous part. We've gained 290 monies. Wow. Did that come from our spouse? That's our new wife. Wow, that's a huge pile of money. Oh, goodness me. Right, hang on. We'll go and spend that in a second. But yeah, we need to figure out in which direction we'd like to expand. Because we could kind of go down here. I like the idea of getting all of that under our control, because that would just seem quite tidy. But then I wouldn't mind getting some of this round here under our control, because that's quite good. But then we could potentially move over here, sort of move this way toward Jerusalem, and that's got some very good buildings in, as has been pointed out in the comments, because, you know, if we capture these, it's got some really... Hang on, not there. Where's actually Jerusalem itself? There. So you've got yourself the Dome of the Rock and all these very exciting things like that. That's 3 gold every month per month, plus 30% increase to holding taxes for that entire county. I mean, that's huge. So we could try and move up into that part of the world. We can move over here, maybe. I wouldn't mind getting those 2 places. Or we could start going that way and make sort of inroads into, so what's that, middle, sort of central to Eastern Africa. We could kind of go this way along there. So we have plenty of choices. I'm thinking maybe this kind of Middle Eastern part of the world might help us. You know, if we capture most of this and get all the good places from here, then maybe we could use that as a bit of a springboard to then head over here and then head into Africa. That could be quite handy indeed. Where are the Ashari holy sites? Whereabouts are they? So we've got Mecca, obviously over there. We control that. What's that? Where's that? Medina. Okay, Medina is only just across the border from us. So that's quite good. Baghdad. Hang on, that's Sinai. Okay, that's not controlled by Asharism. Oh, that's not very good. That's not good news at all. That's terrible. And then Jerusalem, of course, not controlled by Asharism at the moment. And Baghdad is all the way up there. Baghdad is all the way over there. Okay, that's quite a long way away. But yeah, I think people have said that that's also a very, very good place to try to get hold of, because it's got some really good buildings in it. Yeah, that one, the House of Wisdom, that is very good as well. So we could try and get over there. Although, yeah, that's currently held by the Mongolian Empire. Ooh, who are they? Oh, they've struck back against the Mongolian Empire. The Khanate of Kocho? I don't know how you pronounce that, but yeah, they fought back a little bit. Another Khan. Okay, that's exciting. They've got 987 soldiers. Oh dear. And meanwhile, yes, the Mongolian Empire has got 69,000. That's quite a lot. We could do with them collapsing. We could do with them going away, because they're a little bit scary, although they're not as close to us as they once were, which is very handy. Okay, right, let's move time on. Let's see what happens. Oh, hang on. No, pause time. We've got a massive pile of money. Let's go and do some upgrades. I mean, how about down here in Delac? Yeah, we can upgrade all sorts of things. Oh, hang on. Can we upgrade the Royal Forest? Yes, we can. We can upgrade the Royal Bernard Forest. So what does that give us? So tax goes up by 0.3 per month. Development growth goes up by 10%, and popular opinion goes up by another 5. Oh, that's really good. It does cost 400 monies. That's quite a lot of our money, but that's really good. That's really good. I like upgrading the duchy buildings. What if we upgrade the farms and fields? That gives us 0.3 money as well. But again, that's 375. Do you know what? We're going to make the Royal Bernard Forest even better. There we go. A 5-year project. And it's cost us an awful lot of the treasury. But I think it's worth doing. And I know you're greedy, Fadl. I know you like counting your coins. But yeah, that's a worthwhile investment. I think all of these things we're doing are going to be really, really helpful in the long run. Our son, Cold Drink, has married Arwa. Okay, now looking at the picture of Arwa there, I'm assuming that she might well be an Adamite because she doesn't look to be wearing any clothes. Yeah, she is an Adamite. Oh no, hang on. Can we tell her to convert? No, we cannot. Oh no, please don't become an Adamite, Cold Drink. That's going to make things really, really awkward at birthday parties, isn't it? When you turn up without any clothes on, everyone else is there having a lovely time. Yeah, okay, right, we need to keep an eye on that. Let's hope that he tells her to become Ashari rather than her telling him to become Adamite. Okay, so Amir Chocolate has finally left the prison. That is very good news indeed. So there you go, Amir Chocolate. Welcome back to the land of the free. I'm very sorry about your council position, but you were gone for quite a long time, so we did have to get another Spymaster. Sorry about that. Sorry. And also here, what's that? Cold Drink has married Aommi. Okay. So I assume, yes. Oh, no. I was hoping to get away without any use of the decency mugs, but no, there we go. Right. So yes, there is Cold Drink and his primary wife, and then, yeah, his secondary spouse. Okay. I don't know why it's telling us all of that kind of stuff. Is it because we didn't... Oh, maybe it's because we've not sorted out a wife for him. And he just got kind of impatient and went, come on, for goodness sake. Yeah, sorry about that, Cold Drink. Sorry. I mean, yeah, you've sorted it out yourself anyway. You're a ruler of some lands. It's okay. You've worked it out. That's all fine. Right, now I'm looking over here. And I'm looking over here in these parts of the world as well. Particularly if we look at the duchy titles here, or the emirate titles. We've got a bit of the emirate of Teyi just there, and that is, yeah, that's the place which we were going to have a war with last time, and we all got ready, went, yay, here we go, war is declared, and then a day later it all kind of unravelled and there was no war. But I mean, yeah, we've got one county of that emirate already under our control. Why don't we just go and get the rest? We could go and get the rest, and also that gives us Medina, and Medina is very exciting. It's got the Prophetic Mosque. Okay, so that county has a supply limit of plus 100%. Holding taxes go up. Development growth is up by 75%. Good grief. And holders of that holding, so if we did manage to somehow hold that place, piety would go up by 0.5 per month. Night effectiveness would be up by another 20%. Holy order higher costs come down and popular opinion goes up. So if we did want to keep that, we'd have to sacrifice one of these places here, I imagine, to then take that under our control. But I think that is worth doing. I know we could do that anyway. We're on 6 out of 7 holdings. I would quite like to go and get that place under our control. We were going to have a fight with you anyway, with your amazing kind of big face mask thingamajig. So if we declare war on you, so conquer the duchy, yeah, so yeah, the emirate. So the Duchy of Shammar. Where's that? Hang on. Oh, it's that little bit there. Oh no, we don't care about that. We want the Teyi Emirate, please. So you've got, I mean, yeah, it's going to be fairly easy to do this. The only thing is we're lacking some money. So we won't do it right now. We'll leave it for a little while. But yeah, maybe when we've got about, what, sort of 250 money possibly, we might go and have a bit of a fight. Court of Vipers. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is very exciting. I don't think we've ever seen this before. Each night, once the candles are doused and the dark casper falls silent, whispers of a plot to steal artefact... Hang on, what? Hang on, what does that say? Whispers of a plot to steal artefact me haunt the chambers. I don't know what that means. They're stealing an artefact, but the wording isn't quite right. Spymaster Bernard is almost nearly half certain. I'm glad he's confident in his evaluation. He's almost nearly half certain that Vali Rafika is behind it. Okay. Steward Sunrise privately disagrees, arguing that Amir Karadin, our grandson, is to blame, while Chancellor Aleem urges me to imprison my daughter Sunshine, the spook of Delat Kabir, before it is too late. Could my own flesh and blood be plotting against me? By Allah, I'm at my wit's end. Oh no, hang on. So who's that to us? So she's nobody to us. She's not related anyway. And we don't want it to be him because he's our grandson and that's our daughter. Okay, but our daughter really likes us, so I don't think it'd be her. He's got plus 100 sort of opinion of us as well. She's only got plus 90 too. I will follow the thread. Okay, so that doesn't blame anybody, but there's only a 9% chance of success. You discover the true culprit. Okay, so we find out who it is, but there's a 90% chance that it goes horribly, horribly wrong. And yeah, web of lies. Hostile scheme resistance down by 10%. But I'm not going to blame anybody. I'm not going to blame somebody without the full sort of information, because we're just, yeah, it says there we're going to pick up stress because we're just. And yeah, that's not good. So yeah, I think we have to follow the thread, and I imagine it's going to go wrong. We have a 9% chance of success. Okay, fingers crossed, everybody. Can we figure it out? No. Unsurprisingly, it went wrong, and now we have a web of lies. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's not too bad. It's not brilliant, but it could be significantly worse. We don't need to seclude ourselves. We don't want an artifact. We don't need to have some special cakes at the minute, because at the moment, we are relatively chilled out. We have a stress of 8 on stress level 0. I think this is the most calm that Fadl has been for many, many, many years. But there we go. So yeah, let's run time on a little bit. It looks like we might possibly get another perk thingamajig before we actually get the money to go and have a bit of a fight. We're not going to do the inspiration thing because we want to save the money to have a bit of a fight. The culture has discovered scootage. Okay. Remind me, that is one of these, isn't it? It's one of these ones here. What does that do? Unlocks the scootage feudal contract, Republican vassal tax contribution up by 5%. I don't think we have many of those. I don't imagine that's made too much of a difference for us. What are we actually researching again? Oh, sappers. Of course, because he does love all that kind of stuff. I mean, really, primogeniture is the one we want, but that's not what Fadl would go for. Okay, yeah, siege phase time down by 10%. Expected to be discovered in about 11 years. I'm not entirely confident Fadl will see the end of that, but there we go. Although, Fadl is no longer obese, so we can stop doing the whole sort of weight loss thing, because he's no longer obese, so we don't need to kind of stress ourselves out a little bit with that. Okay, there we go. That's all good. Oh, we can work off stress. We can do that because we are athletic. Okay, that's quite good as well. We get sweaty stench. General opinion down by 5 because we're a little bit sweaty. Okay, right, move time on. Let's get to about 250 money, and then we might go and have a little bit of a fight over there with the people who say, oh, we could just get a perk thing instead. Right, so mental resilience, time between mental breaks, or restraint. Now, restraint leads to know thyself, and that is very handy. So we'll have restraint, and then we'll have know thyself. I mean, do we, for the sake of Fadl, and of course his wife, do we make him embrace celibacy so he gets rid of the lover's pox? Because if they've both got it, and they both keep doing stalk letter writing, then they're just going to keep giving it back to each other. So if we make him embrace celibacy right now, and, you know, make him put down the pen and stop writing letters to the stork for just a short while, maybe he can get rid of the lover's pox. Maybe she can get rid of hers, and then, you know, that means that he's a little bit healthier, because surely that doesn't really help his health. If he's got a bit of pox, that's got to make you feel a little bit poorly. He's had that for decades, so maybe we could do that. Maybe we could embrace celibacy, a trait from the Revelers group. Okay, let's not do that then. That's entirely been, idea's been entirely put to bed, as it were. But there we go, right, not going to do that. And now I think we can run time on until we have a good chunk of money. Okay, we have an event thing popped up called Exotic Arms. Okay, I don't think I've seen this one before. Along with their strange goods, merchants bring tall tales from distant lands, unverifiable, full of wonder. A group of Welata peddlers purport to have bought Soninke Malinke objects. That sounds quite fun to say. Soninke Malinke objects said to have come from the faraway court of a great ruler, Magan Ali of Mali, no less. Jamal, the leading trader, grins darkly. This unique mace could be yours, for a special price, of course, great Sultan. A likely yarn indeed. I look to Abdul Qadir, who's our antiquarian. Yes, okay, for guidance. I'm not familiar with Malian work, but this seems to be finely made. Okay, so we could buy ourselves a unique mace. Right, so fetch my coin purse. We lose 500 monies? No, I don't think we're going to do that. I mean, you know, Fadl does like his money. He is greedy. And he doesn't mind spending it on, you know, upgrading the Royal Bernard Forest or upgrading important buildings around the place. But 500 monies to get ourselves a mace that we don't really know what it does is just absolute nonsense. Yeah, we get a mace, but yeah, we pick up stress because we're greedy. I mean, I'm going to get stressed out from that. That's a ludicrous amount of money. Manding. What tribe? Out with you. What does manding mean? Yeah, no immediate effects. We're going to say no. We're going to say no to that because we can't afford 500 monies because that is just absolute nonsense. Oh my word. Okay, no, right, hang on. We're helping. I thought we were being attacked by some peasants, but no. Chappie across the sea is being attacked by peasants. I mean, can you not deal with that yourself? I mean, yeah, we'll help you out, absolutely. Right. So hang on, how strong are you? You've only got 7,000 troops, and they've got about 7,000. That is why he's asking for help. Okay, right, hang on a second, hang on. Get the flag. There's the flag. Bring it back over here. Put it there. I mean, we could do with getting some of this land over here as well. Right, raise all the men-at-arms over there, because that would be enough, I think. Because I think it's only peasants, isn't it? So 3,622 of the finest Delakian warriors. And we can go... I mean, where are they? They're over there. So if we make our way to, say, here... I mean, that's going to take a long time. That's going to take 7 months. 7 months to make our way over there. But there we go. We shall get there at some point, and we'll go and try and help out as best we can. There are some people down here, I suppose, that we could take on first. Hang on. Have we just... These wars are very short these days. I remember the days when wars were long and took ages, but nope, it's another one that's gone quick. Right. Yep, the peasant faction is disbanded. I guess they had a fight and captured the peasant leader. But hang on a minute. Disband the troops. Sorry, men-at-arms. Sorry. That was a little bit daft, wasn't it? Okay, there we go. I mean, we tried to help. We gave it a little go, but he didn't need our help in the end, which wasn't a great surprise. Yeah, could we look at getting this? Could we look at could we do the offer vassalage thing? Oh, dramatic music is happening. Bleeding out. I'm Inspector. Right. A person has been bought in. Okay, so we've got... hang on. Right, so we've bought... A person is just, been dragged into the barracks infirmary. We don't know where the court doctor is. Suddenly, as if he stepped out of thin air, Sultan Emir of Quamata is at my side. Right. Why is he there? Why is he wandering around our barracks infirmary? Okay, right. He rolls up his sleeves and looks at me. So hand me the tourniquet. Yeah, there's a 100% chance that works. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Sultan Emir becomes our friend. We gain 50 learning lifestyle. Chappie there joins our court. And we get a strong hook on him. Yeah, I mean, it's going to work. We know it's going to work. Right, there you go, he screams and thrashes, even though 3 grown men weigh him down every step of the way is a battle. But yeah, Sultan Emir remains calm, and eventually we sort it all out. Okay, so are you any good? No, you're completely terrible. Okay, never mind, there we go. We've saved the life of a person, and that's what's important here. There we go, we've got 261 lovely monies, which means we can now go and have a little bit of a war with the chappie over here. So hello there, Amir Nizam Ibn Mansur, how are you? Right, so let us declare war on you. We would like to conquer the duchy, please, because we'd like to get that bit of land under our control. So we gain the contested titles. What exactly happens with this? So yeah, I think when we conquer it, I think that means that he basically, he becomes our vassal. So Sheikh Khalil, hang on, who are you? You're Amir Nizam. So Amir Nizam becomes, what happens to you? So Sheikh Uwais becomes our vassal, and Sheikh Khalil becomes our vassal. So that's good, I think. That's fine. We get some fame and all that kind of stuff. That's all good. Nizam will retain the Tayyi Emirate after the war, as he has other holdings. Okay, so he'll just become one of our vassals. And he might sort of be okay with that, because we are of the same religion and everything. I think he might be sort of alright with that. That means we can't get direct control of Medina, but at least it'll be in our lands. At least that's something we could then potentially work on. Yeah, go on, here we go. 200 of our piety. We've got so much of it, so we might as well use it for something. Yeah, go on. Let's have a little bit of a fight over here, shall we? And we don't even need that many troops, I don't think. Hang on, let's go and get our flag from over there. Because, yeah, he hasn't got that much, I don't think. So if we just pop them into there. So hang on, let's have a little look. So, yeah, 3,104 he's got. Oh, okay, hang on. We'll just raise the men-at-arms then. Raise the men-at-arms. They can pop in. There we go. So 3,622 of them. Oh, somebody's joined in. Well, hang on. I thought it said ally 0. Okay, that must have been how many have joined in the actual fight itself. Okay, maybe we do need... Do we need a handful of levies just to try and counter that? Okay, what we'll do is we'll send the levies in a second. We'll see how well we do over here, because we've got a trudge over here. And yeah, if we siege down that capital, we'll see how we can do. Oh, hang on. Hang on. They've got 6,000 people. But what's the composition of that? So quite a lot of levies. Oh, no, they have got actually quite a lot of men-at-arms. Yeah, we're going to need some levies to help bolster our men-at-arms over there. Okay, right, so raise all here. We're going to have to be a little bit careful with this. Right, so hang on. So 122. Right, another 3,000 gets us to 6,800. So we should be okay. Right, so stop and then head over there, please. But head over there incredibly quickly, because they're also heading in this direction, I think. And yeah, if they catch our men-at-arms, they're going to possibly kill them a bit. Right, here we go. I think we'll get there on time, because we need to make one step and they've got a couple to actually get there. Okay, right, that's fine. Oh, our bodyguard has died. Oh, that's all a bit unfortunate, isn't it? Hang on a minute. Can we select both of those, please, and merge you together? Wonderful. Yeah, we can do all that stuff. I know, game. It's fine. Right, so bodyguard. Right, hang on. We do need one, because I kind of feel like that's sort of important. Food taster, bodyguard. There we go. Salman, you're excellent at that. There you go. Well done. Well done on your new job. Right, so we've taken that, 37%. Let's head over here. We will probably win. Okay. That's not overly confident, is it? Better commander and higher quality, but they're defending in desert mountains and they've got more men-at-arms counter. Okay, do you know what? We'll go over there. We shall go over in that direction and do some more sieging, because they're clearing off over there. Trading posts, weavers. We're getting a little bit more money each month, which is really good. We're over here doing some sieging. Right, they've attacked us. It's not looking good for us, is it? Crikey. And Shamitra Devi has come of age. Wow. Okay, so she is now a thrifty clerk, which is wonderful. Okay, this fight is not going... I mean, we've won the fight, but at a great cost, I would say. But there we go. That's why we chucked all those levies in. Oh, hang on. It's on plus 100%. Hang on a second. Oh, okay, we'll do the secrets of nature first. I've received an offer from Rishona Kinda, a nobleman from Dalat Kabir. If the letter is to be believed, she's an experienced herbalist who will be willing to share her knowledge in return for room and board. The offer is intriguing, but I know Alamar Sadri is distrustful of charms and potions. He believes that Shaitan used them for his own nefarious purposes, and Shaitan is kind of like the devil or whatever. Okay, I'm always eager to earn something new. We do pick up the trait herbalist, intrigue up, learning up, disease resistance, health, medium boost. Plant some herbs, a rare flower would brighten Edda's day, or yeah, we believe our court sort of priesty person. Do you know what? I think Fadl, in his old age now, would be quite keen to learn something new. He's picked up a few new things along the way. He's become a poet, and he's got his athletic kind of things going on now. So, yeah, I think maybe he could go and become a herbalist. And then he can go and look around the Royal Bernard Forest for herbs. There we go. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Yes, you can pick up herbalist, please. There you go. We've picked up a new trait. I can't see where it is. There it is. That's really good. I mean, our health is still poor, but yeah, we're countering all sorts of penalties, so it's very unlikely he's going to get, any kind of illnesses, he says. Possibly putting the kiss of death on the whole thing. Okay, here we go. Let's go and sort that out. Oh, hang on. Do we have anybody? Ah, yeah. We've got the enemy war leader who's been captured, but do we have any other prisoners? So hang on, the enemy war leader's you, isn't it? So we don't want to let you out. But we can let everybody else out. So we can get 10 money from you. You can just go out for a hook. Can we get money from you? Got to wait for a bit. Can we get money from anybody else? Oh, no. Oh, okay. We'll wait for that one person to say, yes, I'm going to clear off. Right, there we go. Ransom paid. Yep, cheerio. Right. Yeah, let's end this war then. Let's go to here. And we shall enforce some demands. And there we go. So, right. So now what's happened here then? So who is in... Right, disband troops, because that'll save us some money. So, oh no, we've picked up Al Medina. that is now controlled by us. We've got the Prophetic Mosque. Oh, that's very good indeed. Okay, so the hold of that holding, which is as piety goes up, knight effectiveness is up by another 20%. Hang on. How effective are our knights now? Hang on a minute. Knights. 258% effectiveness. The knights are just brutal and lethal. That's very good. Okay. Right. So is Chappie... So who's got that then? So Chappie's still got that thing. He's still got the Emirate title. But does he have anything else? He's got the Emirate title and the Sheikhdom of Tamar over there. Which is that out of our control? Yes, that's out of our control. Okay, so he's now just kind of resorted to living over there. And we're ruling this bit over here. Okay, that's fine. We might have to usurp that away from him at some point. But there we go. We've picked up a bit of land. And very excitingly, we have ourselves Medina, which has got a fancy building in, and it's one of the Ashari holy sites. I think we looked at that earlier. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. It's an Ashari holy site that's now held by us, which is wonderful. I think we could make that a goal, couldn't we? As well as, as expanding the lands of the lovely people. Go and try and grab all the Ashari holy sites. That could be quite fun. I mean, really, we're now bordering Jerusalem. We could go up here and have a little bit of a fight against the Catholic... Malik Rasul of Jerusalem over there. We could go and have a fight because, 11,800. We've got 22,000. So yeah, we might be okay. But do you know what? That is something we can think about for another time because I think we'll finish things up for now. Things have gone very, very well so far. And do you know what? I'm incredibly surprised that Fadl is still around. I'm very, very surprised. So yeah, when the characters pass away, there's a little, I do a little sort of a eulogy for the character. And normally I sort of, for most characters, unless they die suddenly, I'm kind of aware that that character's time is almost up. So I do kind of write a little bit of stuff beforehand, and then I kind of sort of add a few bits and bobs on as, just after they've passed away. And then I kind of do that. So I've had kind of Fadl's little sort of obituary type thing written for quite some time. And I kind of just have to keep having it open every time. And, every time it's like, nope, didn't need that this time. It's just been there for quite a long time. But there we go. He's still kicking. Well done, Sultan Fadl. That is marvellous stuff. Your health is still poor, but you're doing a grand job. You're still here. You're ruling. We're getting a bit more land. We're getting closer to Jerusalem, which could be a huge big thing if we go that way. Maybe we could go up this way as well. Maybe we could take that. Look. Oh, they're painfully weak right now, so we could go up there, maybe grab some of that. But yeah, an awful lot going on, and Fadl is doing a very good job indeed. But yeah, there we go. We'll wrap things up for now, I think. Come back next time and just see how we get on and see whether Fadl lasts for another part of our series or not. I do not know. Fingers crossed he does. Hopefully Fadl can live to a good old age, which would be very good indeed. But there we go. So, yeah, we'll wrap things up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Yay! Okay, exciting things are happening. Where does Gigantic Big Stabby Knife live? They're D&D nerding. They've got a dice tower, and they've got character sheets, and they've got some dice. Oh, this is wonderful. Live my best life. Oh my goodness me, so much undergarmentage. Oh, thank goodness. Praise be, the kettle has been uncovered.